Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm Rich Bucher, co-founder here at Root Cause Consulting, and today's all about bringing your burning marketing and growth questions to the front and answering them. It is currently 10:09. We had a little bit of a technical problem, so unfortunately, this thing has to be 22 minutes or less. So, without any further ado, let's get rolling. If that works, I should be able to do this. All right. Okay, well, I'll just kind of pop through this one real quick. Ask anytime in the chat. If you have a hot topic for you, give it a thumbs up. I will unmute you if we dive deeper. We've got now 22 minutes and 13 seconds, so we're going to zip along as quick as we can. And the recording of this will be in the RouteCause.Online community. Membership is free, so make sure you get into that. And that's also where you would post any additional questions where I will answer on the next AMA, Ask Me Anything. All right, let's get into it. First question, question number one, how important is it to use a custom email domain, meaning you@yourcompany.com versus a free Gmail or Hotmail or Yahoo or Outlook or anything else account, and how do you set it up? There's a couple of reasons. So yes, absolutely, you should not be using a free email account because it just screams out that your business is not professional. Professional credibility is a huge thing. When you have you at your domain, in my case, it's richard@routecauseacademy.com. Again, you know this is a professional business. Companies that use Bob's Plumbing at Gmail, people don't even know if they're legit. It just doesn't, it's the same kind of addresses that spammers use. So you don't want to get combined into that mess. Setup is fairly quick and easy. We always recommend that you go and use a Google Business Suite account. Google will give you by far the best deliverability out of any of the other platforms that are available. Yes, you can use your GoDaddy account or something else, and that will, they can work, but Google is at the forefront of all of the email innovation. So if you want your account to be opened, you want your emails to get to where they're supposed to go, you want people to see them, spend the $7, $9, $15, whatever it is, depending on the batch you pick, and get your name at Gmail. That is where ours are. That's who we recommend. It's very simple. Once you have your account, all you need to do is point your DNS records to your provider. So if your website name is hosted at GoDaddy, you would post it. You would have the MX records point to your account on GoDaddy. If you don't know how to do that, we can do that for you. That's a one-time setup fee. It's a couple $100, not a big deal. The big return on investment for you is that you're going to get fewer spam flags, and you are definitely going to get more deliverability. If you did not see the webinar that I just did with Scott Hartley, the email deliverability expert, I highly suggest you go watch it. You will learn some things that you never even knew. Things like, no, the email providers do not have to deliver your email. They can just delete them if they want. And things like that were a surprise to me, and I'm sure that's a surprise to you. All right, moving on. Number two, what is a no-fluff cold calling opener and script that actually gets prospects to book a follow-up? Oh, this is a good one. All right. When you call, you immediately have to give them some value. The other thing you want to do is you want to have a little bit of a pattern interrupt there, and you don't want to just say, "Hi, Dave. This is Rich, and I'm with the support department here at Root Cause Academy, and we help businesses click." They're going to be gone. Start with something like a pattern interrupt with something they don't expect. One of my favorite ones are, they'll answer, and I'll say, "I'm sorry, the phone just cut out there for a moment. Did you say this was Bob at Bob's Plumbing?" They will answer yes. Then what you don't want to do is you want to have another pattern interrupt and just say, "Oh, okay, I just wasn't sure because I was on the internet and looking up your name, and a bunch of the information I was looking at would seem to be wrong. It said you're closed. You're not closed, are you? You are still open." "Yes, we're still open." But you'll also notice there I've gotten two yes patterns and like two yes answers in a way, and this is a way of kind of priming the pump to what we want to do. Every business is going to be different. It's going to depend on whether you're selling B2B or B2C. The key is to get them engaged in the conversation, get them talking to you at first. If they answer the phone, "This is David Engineering, how can I help you?" and you just start spewing off, you're not going to be very successful. Numbers wise, you will make a few contacts, you might make a few sales, but at this point, that's just a churn game. You want to maximize your chances of getting a conversation going first off. The other thing you may want to do is just ask a question like, hi, I'm Rich from RouteCause. Are you the one that's responsible for the retargeting for your business? You know, the one where you go onto Amazon and you look at the DeWalt drill, and then for the next 7 days after, you see ads for that same DeWalt drill all over the place. Are you that person? And now they're immediately understanding what it is that you're trying to ask. And 9 out of 10 times, it's not the right person, but they'll put you into the hands of the right person that will. Next one. Let's go. How do you push past call reluctance or that first 3 dials hurdle and get into a groove? This is a tough one because I used to really struggle with getting motivated to do cold calls. And as you might know, we do a lot of cold calls. Sorry, voice is getting a little quiet there. We do a lot of cold calls for a couple of reasons. First off, it's a very good way for us to get leads because we can start with a conversation, and I can literally target who I want to phone. If you've read, it's not coming to me, Chet Holmes, his book on the ultimate sales machine, and he talks about your dream 100, which are the 100 clients that you absolutely would love to get as clients, and if you got 100, life would be grand. You cannot do a dream 100 using random marketing like Facebook and Google, because you're hoping that one of those 100 is going to stumble into your ad, and then they're going to click it, and then it's too high risk. Really, your options are limited. You got to reach out directly. You either have to phone them, you need to show up in person, maybe you need to send a FedEx envelope to that right person, but somehow you have to you need to target them like that. As far as cold calling, people hate being rejected. I know when I was younger and I was chubby, overweight, nerdy kid, asking for dates for me was damn near impossible because I was scared to death of rejection. And same with cold calling. You have to understand that you're going to make 100 dials, and if you're lucky, the first few times you might get 3 out of 100 calls. I do significantly better than that now because I just do a lot more of it. And it's like anything else. You know, there's a saying that if you had to be great at something, the very, very first time you did it, there'd be a whole lot less children in the world. And the reality is that you just don't be a bitch, right? Don't let your fears get in front of what you need to do to be successful. You can cue up a pump up song if you like. There's a lot of people, music does it. You should also have an accountability partner. Ideally, if you're competing with someone who's also cold calling, compare your notes every day. How many calls do you make? I made 25. Oh yeah, I made 29. Next day, how many calls do you make? I made 31. Crap, I made 29. Things like that will get you going, and then start small. Just say, look, I'm going to do 3 calls, and then once you do the 3 calls, I'm going to do 3 more. You just have to get your head around the fact that you're going to get no's. You're calling people out of the blue. They aren't expecting your call. They're not going to be happy about it. And that's just the way it is. But if you really want to be successful and make a crap ton of money, you got to get used to it. Moving on. Number 4. What is the easiest way to slice up a 30-minute webinar or podcast into snackable social media clips? Oh, okay. Well, the real easy way, and I've been experimenting with something lately, is to use a software called Opus Clips. I don't remember the website right off the top of my head. I think it's opuspro.ai or something like that. But if you type it in, yeah, I'm sure it'll show up. The other way to do that would be to it's one of those days where I'm losing my voice. Access to a transcription service like otter.ai. You can drop your recording, the whole thing just as is if it's an MP4 file. You can drop the whole thing into Otter. It will transcribe the whole webinar for you. Then what you do is you copy that transcript, you put it on the clipboard, you go into ChatGPT and you paste it into ChatGPT and you tell it, this is the transcript of a webinar I just did on this topic for this audience. I would like you to go through the transcript, and I would like you to give me 10 30-second clips out of the transcript that would be interesting to my audience that I could cut out and use as shorts on YouTube. And AI will do it for you. It'll tell you that, at roughly this point, I'm not sure if you can put the timing in. You should be able to put the timing in. If you gave it to ChatGPT in an SRT file, which Otter will give you, it will spit out the transcript with all the timing. And it will tell you that at 12 minutes and 43 seconds, you said this, go use that clip. That'll make it real easy to find. And then all you need to do is use a video editor like what I use, which is Camtasia. Scroll to that spot, snip out everything on either side of it, turn it into a short. With Camtasia, you can also change the format from landscape, which is what you're seeing in now, to vertical. And then go ahead, once you do that, do a little editing. You'll notice, because I'm trying to think on the fly here, I tend to say and so a lot, which is a problem that I'm slowly trying to break myself of. Once that is done, you'll have your 30-second short, and then publish it on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere that you have a social media presence. Put it everywhere. And ideally, what you will want to do is, in the description, you will want to put a link back to the entire webinar, along with the reasons they would want to go to that link and watch the whole thing. All right, that was all 4. Look at that, we're making great time. Okay, so the last one, thank you. Glad you could make it. I apologize for only having a short time today to do this. As I mentioned, the recording for this will be at RouteCause.Online in the community section. You do need to be a member, however, it is 100% free. You can go there and just sign up. We'd be happy to have you. All of our articles get published there. And also, that is where, if you have any questions, you would publish them. The way we deal with questions is we will answer questions from paying clients first. Obviously, if they're paying, they get the privilege. Secondly, we will look at the questions that are posted in the online community. So I encourage you to put your questions there. Third is everybody else. When somebody asks something on Facebook or Instagram or any of the other social media platforms, those are the ones we'll use if we don't have enough to keep this filled. If you would like to, this one slide is wrong. Where it says book a one-to-one call, that address is actually wrong. I will make a point on the next one of getting that fixed. Don't use RouteCauseAcademy.com/consult, because it will not go anywhere. However, the other one, RouteCause Academy, Richard@RouteCauseAcademy.com, is my actual email address, and I would encourage you to send questions or comments there. I do read everything that I get. And then our next one is Wednesday, May the 21st. That is wrong too. It's Tuesday, which would be May the 20th. Somebody did not update this slide, and that somebody would be me. I'm guilty. I will make sure that we get those out. And then again, any ideas, pop them out. And thank you for joining. Now, get out there. Go make this happen and be wildly profitable. Thanks so much, and I hope you all have a wildly profitable week.